I was going to include this little segment right here in the first episode, actually, like the very first one. Basically, I use a little thing called Prism Launcher. It basically allows you to have multiple instances of Minecraft that are all on different versions of the game. I do it to keep things straight with like mods and everything, and just to make sure stuff doesn't get corrupted because I loaded a new world in a previous version because, I play 1.17 as well with the Birchland series. I basically have a separate instance that has the Plains Survival world in it, green grasses. And when I was first going to create the world, I noticed I actually already had another world in there. That's what you're looking at right now. It's because I once used this instance for something else. And I can't remember what I used this for. I think I was maybe like testing performance on like a fresh Minecraft world or something. Yeah, there's just this world. It's a fully normal world here, nothing really too crazy going on here, minus the woodland mansion, of course. But, I just found this. I just figured, why not add a little bit of time to the video because the video isn't long enough. So yeah, this world was just kind of here. And when I loaded it up, I was on top of like this shattered savanna. It might actually be that over there, not gonna lie. Yeah, I was just kind of here. I'm pretty sure that's what this world was for. I really can't remember. Maybe future me will watch this video someday and she will remember what she used this world for. But until then, this world is going to be a mystery. I'm pretty sure it was a performance test. But yeah, here's the world. We got a beautiful roofed forest right here, a dark forest, whatever you want to call it. We got some woodland mansion action over here as well. So pretty standard run-of-the-mill Minecraft world. I just realized there's a freaking mega taiga over there, or old growth spruce taiga, whatever it is. I don't know. And then there's also a savanna over there. So that's a kind of a rare sight, I guess. A cold biome and a warm biome, both within render distance of each other. That's cool. Anyways, yeah, on with the main video. I'll stop bothering you for now. How we doing, gamers? Well, welcome back to another fabulous episode of Plains Survival, where today, it's almost time to harvest these farms right here. So yeah, I've been waiting like a very, very long time for all of these wheat crops and all of these potatoes over here. I want them all to grow and everything. There's only a couple outliers here, a couple stubborn ones, I guess, that refuse to grow, and that's this. But don't worry, I have a solution for that. Also, new skin right here. I'll talk more about it in the future, don't worry. Anyways, we've taken out a couple skeletons in this world, so you know what? We're gonna make ourselves some bone meal. And for those of you who don't know what bone meal does, it basically grows the crops up instantly. And you're probably wondering why I didn't just go through on the crops right here. Now you're probably wondering why I haven't used bone meal on like every single crop here to begin with. And that's because it would just use a whole lot, and I'd kind of like to save the bones for like other things as well. And, we were doing some other stuff as well. And, just leave it be. Just let it grow in the background. And yeah, it sure did. And now it's time to harvest it. So this is basically going to, in theory at least, going to be full once I'm finished planting down all these seeds right here. And that's going to be good, because when it's doing that, we're going to get like double the wheat we got here. So that's going to be like 3 stacks of wheat. Or maybe just under 3 stacks of wheat. Either way, it's going to be a lot of wheat, which is going to be amazing. And there we go, I think. Oh wait, never mind. There we go. Now it's all in place. And we have many, many seeds right here to spare, which is pretty nice. We're going to have to make a composter, an automatic one soon, to compost all those. But I think holding on to these, at least like some of them right now, would be quite nice, for the future and everything. Because this is probably not going to be the only wheat farm we have. I'm going to maybe make a couple other ones later down the line, but yeah, potatoes, these things hopefully will also be occupying the entirety of this space here as well. For those of you who did not watch the episode where I expanded this farm right here, basically the goal with the potatoes is to be the primary food source, at least for now. Unfortunately, it does look like we have a small sliver of land right here that we are yet to cover, but I'm just going to go on over here and check and see if there are any potatoes just chilling in the water right here. There are no potatoes, but I do see some iron. How did I not find this earlier? Don't mind if I do. Just going to grab this one. It's going to be cutting it a little bit close right here. But I risk my life for iron every day. Iron is literally amazing. And we're going to be using it in this episode. It's going to be amazing. Assuming, I have enough leather around here. Basically, what I'm thinking we're going to do in this episode is we are going to get... That's not the right seed. But we are going to get a full set of enchanted iron armor in this episode. So right now I've got this leather armor. It's kind of rubbish, not going to lie. It's going to break soon. Not really all that protective. But since we have mending now, we have unlimited mending, assuming we have the emeralds in the books to pay for it. Now we can just have that stuff not break, basically. So with mending, whenever you get XP, the durability comes back, and it's pretty nice. So we can keep the friggin' armor in existence forever. And it's not really going to be all that hard to do either, because when we take out a mob, it's going to drop XP. And since the armor is equipped, the armor will heal itself after, like, it's been in use and everything. So it's going to be absolutely fantastic. I believe, actually, lying around here. So we've got an iron helmet right here. We've got some iron leggings. Pretty sure those are the only two pieces right here. But that is going to save me a little bit of iron, too. Because you need 24 ingots, I believe it is, to craft a full set. But there we go. That's going to be the chest plate and the boots right there. So pretty nice. Saved a lot of resources right there. Fantastic. You know, I don't really actually remember. Actually, hold on. I think these were from the weaponsmith chest in one of the villages we visited a long time ago. Not the previous episode where we went exploring and everything, but I think it was from there. So that's good. So this armor right here, this is going to be the almighty iron armor set right here. Hopefully we have enough levels to enchant it. I would really like to think we do, because it's only one enchantment on unenchanted armor right here. But another thing I'm also kind of worried about is going to be leather. And it doesn't look like we have a whole lot of that lying around, not gonna lie here. But we do have 2 books, that's good. That'll cover 2 trades, not 4 unfortunately. But that's also kind of some good progress right here. We got some paper right here. I believe it's 3 paper and 1 leather for a book, so hold on. We're just gonna go out and hunt some cows real quick. Pretty sure it shouldn't be too much of an undertaking just to find some cows. In fact, no, those are sheep. I thought those were cows. They do look like cows from a distance, not gonna lie. But I believe we just jump across the river right here. We'll come right across some cows, and it'll be amazing. Sure enough, here's a very unlucky fella right here. I'm sorry this has to happen to you, but it's for a good cause, I promise. You didn't even drop me any leather. What the frick? You only gave me 1 raw beef? Come on, man. Alright, here's another cow. Let's hope you have what I need. Sure enough, you dropped 2 leather. Very nice. You compensated for the other one I killed. Now with that, we can craft up 2 more books. Now hopefully, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get mending on the entirety of this armor with only 40 emeralds. But, you know, with the clay method, it's going to be kind of easy to get all those emeralds back. So I'm going to start digging up some clay right here real quick. And then, what I'm thinking we'll do is, I think instead of going over to that distant village across the sea that has the mason in it, I think we'll just create a new mason in the village. It's literally right next door. Alright, and after some mining up, I reckon I've got more than enough clay balls right here in the inventory. We're still gonna have to make sure there's an unemployed villager in this village, obviously, but I don't really think that'll be much of a problem. My mending dude, he's probably sleeping right now. He's probably taking a nap in his house, so we're gonna go find him and wake him up. Normally, he does his work in this house right here. Oh my goodness, there is a bed in here, that's right. So yeah, 16 emeralds for mending right here, pretty good deal. And yeah, it's gonna be 2 mending books right there we got. I'm also gonna steal your bed, hope you don't mind. Now making a stone cutter, that's going to require a little bit of iron. But it's also going to require a little bit of stone, and I'm not really sure which stone it is. I want to say it's cobblestone. I don't really have the recipe memorized, to be honest, but it's a stone, that's for sure. I want to say like a very long time ago. I'm not really sure if this was in a 1.14 snapshot, but I swear to you, I like crafted the grindstone, or not the grindstone, but the stone cutter with frickin' granite or diorite for some reason. I'm not sure, man. I'm just gonna look it up right here, you know. Got the old crafting book right here. I don't have the recipe just yet. That's weird. I might have to like break it or something, but what I'm pretty sure it is, it's 1 iron ingot, and then you have 3 stone on the bottom. It might be smooth stone. I'm gonna see if I have that lying around here. I'm very doubtful on that. But you never know until you actually look. And as for this leather armor, I think this can just chill in this chest right here, and we'll just forget about it. Maybe I'll use it later on for like an outfit or something. I don't really know. Anything that requires leather armor, but I gotta figure out how to get this frickin' stone cutter working and everything. I'm gonna take, already got the cobblestone actually. I'm gonna try smelting this into smooth stone and see if that works. But I'm pretty sure I've got like the general shape of the recipe at the very least right here. Alright, so in goes 3 cobblestones. Now we just gotta wait. Actually, I could probably use this furnace for something else too, because this is not the only stack of copper I grabbed in the last episode. It's actually one of many. There's like several coppers down here, like, where is it? Hey, you see all this right here? 1, 2, 3. And that's it. It's still a lot of copper, don't worry. Just trust me on that one. Copper drops like crazy in this game. And only recently did there finally become a use for it all. But yeah, we're just gonna throw one of these stacks right on in there, and yeah, this is actually probably gonna be finished. Sure enough, there it is. We'll throw that in there, and then we'll throw the other copper in there. And yeah, we're gonna need to refuel these at some point. This might not even have enough fuel to finish right here. Here it is. So apparently I do have the stonecutter recipe unlocked. That's weird. Maybe I just unlocked it. I don't know. But there it is. That's going to be the workstation for the mason, which is the villager that trades the clay for the absolutely busted amount of emeralds. Or I should maybe more so say the more busted amount of clay, because you only need 10 clay balls for the emerald. It's kind of crazy, not going to lie. So I'm just going to throw all the rest of my supplies right on in there, where it's all safe. And now we're going to take this into the village. Villagers, villagers, villagers. I do not see a building here that could belong to a mason, so that's good. You know, I didn't just do this for nothing right here. Villagers, villagers, villagers. Are there any unemployed guys walking around here on the streets? I'm not really sure. I don't really see any. That's a little bit suspicious, not going to lie. But I'm just gonna look around a little bit more. They do tend to wander off sometimes. Hello, good sir. You wouldn't happen to have seen anyone without a job around here, have you? Doesn't look like it. That guy, I might break that guy's workstation, not gonna lie. We might have to replace someone's workstation here. If I can't find the guy, but I do just want to check the whole village right here. Just to be sure. I'm starting to think that, every single villager here is indeed employed. It's a good town. No unemployment. We all really wish we saw that, but I'm pretty sure one of you guys doesn't mind losing their job, right? So if I just break this right here, sure enough, it's yours. Go right there, buddy. There's a new job right there. It's a big opportunity for you. You got yourself a career in giving me all your emeralds. Just trust me on that one, okay? So yeah, you can take all that. I am going to continue just throwing all of these clay balls at you, and you're going to give me all your junk right here. So we've already got enough for another mending book right here. I am going to need just a little bit more. Holy frick, you want 18 now? That's a bit of a problem. Hold on. I was not expecting him to do that, not going to lie. Maybe it's because of just how quickly I traded with him right there, but we're going to need a little bit more clay balls. That's not as busted of a trade. Still a little bit OP given how you can get these things, but still, man, 18. I think that might actually be better in the vanilla game to maybe nerf that trade a little bit, not gonna lie. Just mining right on down here, we got ourselves a little bit of a cave, but more importantly, we got ourselves some lapis right there. And some coal, but more so lapis, because that's gonna be important in a couple minutes. Or maybe I shouldn't say a couple minutes, I don't really know. Either way, it's gonna be important for the enchanting table I'm gonna craft in this episode later. That's another goal. Not really sure if I'm gonna be able to use it, but we'll see where it goes, and what happens. I only need 8 more clay balls for this guy. My goodness, business with this guy. He's a greedy fella, isn't he? Very, very greedy man. And rest in peace, shovel right there. Not to worry though. We only have one of these clay patches, or one block of clay left to mine. I think that should be more than enough right there. So we're definitely gonna have some emeralds left over, at least in theory. I don't know if that guy's gonna be even more greedy and like, I don't know, raise his clay ball count to like 64 or something. But if he does, I'm ready for it. Let's see. Oh, you reduced your price to 17. How very generous of you. There you go, good sir. Enjoy that. I'm gonna enjoy all the emeralds I just traded from you. And now we're gonna go on over to his friend over here, who's actually right on over here in the town meeting. You, good sir. I'm gonna take 2 more of those mending books right there, and there we go. We officially have enough mending for the entirety of the armor set right here. Very nice. Now, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to enchant these on an enchanting table because they're already enchanted, I think. But I think it is going to be important to have these items right here, all this mend straight away. We'll probably disenchant it later, along with the pickaxe too, which is going to require some enchanting. Although, maybe not this pickaxe. I would like a new diamond pickaxe, to be honest. We are going to need that for obsidian, not going to lie. So, yeah, new diamond pickaxe is going to have to be on the way. But luckily, I've got 5 here. The enchanting table should require 2 diamonds and the pickaxe 3, so that's literally just enough. Very nice. So, yeah, let's just craft up the pickaxe, I guess. There we go. So there it is. That's diamond pickaxe the second in this world. Rest in peace the first. It will always be a tragedy to know the fate of the first diamond pickaxe I ever crafted in this world. How very silly of me. And also, you know what would also be pretty smart? I am also going to craft up a shield. which we will also later enchant with mending. I know, crazy. So I reckon it's just going to require an iron ingot and a little bit of wood planks, and there we go. So we can officially block things once again. Very, very nice. But it's looking a little bland, you know, so why not we spice it up right here with a banner. You can do this with shields. It's not, I think, a very well-known feature in this game. But you can put banners on shields. It's okay, I guess. With a banner like this, it'll appear basically identical to how it is right here. But when you put like a pattern on it, it like lowers the resolution of the pattern and it makes it look a little bit weird because it's all just pixels. It's not like a video you're watching right now. Like it'll still look pretty much the way it does in 720p as it would 1080p. This is a little bit more serious right here. But I don't have any banner patterns in here, so I think what we're going to do is we're just going to do a standard color. And I want to see if I have any pink lying around here. Do I have any pink flowers around here? I did see a dandelion in there, but dandelions are yellow, so come on, man. Time to refuel the furnace and take a nap, but I'm just going to go outside real quick and look for some flowers, some colorful flowers. Would you look at that? Just right on over here, we got a little bit of color. We got some blue, we got some yellow, we got some white, but no pink, unfortunately. I'm thinking we're gonna need like a double tall plant or something, like a peony or something. I don't know how the frick you pronounce that, but that might not be able to generate on the plains, so that could be a little bit of a problem. The other pink flower is going to be, I think it's an allium. It's the one that generates in the flower forest only, and you can't find it anywhere else, except maybe the meadow. But the flower forest plant, I can't remember what the frick that's called right now. I want to say it's an allium, but I don't know. So I found the next best thing right on over here. Right here we've got ourselves a poppy, and if you know anything about poppies, it's that they're red. You can make some red dye right there. And if we just do a little something like this, it doesn't work, and I'm guessing that's because I'm not on a loom right now. Man, this is getting difficult. Alright, so I might have had to craft this with like red wool or something in order for it to be red. So hold on, let me go right back to the base for like the billionth time now. Alright, so I've got 2 string right here, and I'm pretty sure we're only going to need 4 wood planks to do this right here. It's going to have to be on a crafting table. Oh wait, I can just do it here? Nice, okay, so I can just craft a loom with the 2x2 crafting grid, that's cool. And now in here, in theory, if I put the banner right there, sure enough, we got all these cool patterns right here. I'm not really sure which one I want to go with here, to be honest. What if I do this? That's not really my style. None of these are really my style anyways. Just trying to figure something out. What about this right here? We got a gradient. I'm thinking this might be okay for now. We'll just do a little something like that, and then if you put them in the crafting grid right there, now I've officially got a design on this shield. You can't see it. There it is. Very nice. And yeah, it does look a little bit pixelated, if you did see that right there. That's kind of like the downscaling I talked about earlier. But this loom, it's just going to go right there. At least for now. We'll have a dedicated loom building later in the series. But for now, it's just living down here with the rest of all my stuff. So there we go. I'm thinking as we get banner patterns, we'll use that loom and upgrade this shield right here. So this shield is here to stay, assuming I can get mending on it in a timely manner. But what I want to do next is first, I'm obviously going to throw this copper right into this here furnace and everything. Same with this one. Very nice. And now it is time to head off to an old place known as the Lava Lake, or the Obsidian Lake, as it's called now, because I flooded it with obsidian. We're going to go grab some obsidian for the enchanting table, and luckily, it won't take as long to mine it up, because the enchanting table requires a lot less obsidian blocks than the nether portal does. In fact, we could literally take blocks off the nether portal, like the corner blocks, I'm thinking. Maybe on both sides, and we'd have enough, but I think that looks hideous, quite frankly. So we're just going to do this the old school way, and walk on out there. When there's a donkey, we could easily just ride, tied up the house. I can be a little stupid sometimes, okay? But nonetheless, we're going to go grab all this stuff right here. Do I have a bucket? No, I don't. Okay, that could be a little bit hairy. If hopefully nothing bad happens with the lava. But I'm pretty sure I actually got the majority of the obsidian out, so there might be a possibility that there is no lava left. But I guess we'll only know until we actually go over there. Now, I'm pretty sure it's right on over there in that plains area. Very descriptive, I know, given how the whole frickin' world is plains. Alrighty, Lava Lake, where is it? This is a cave. This is actually kind of a good-looking cave, not gonna lie. Pretty cool-looking cave. Might have to check that out on the way back. But Lava Lake, where is it at? It's gonna be a little bit harder to find it now, because it's not really a lava lake anymore. It's not gonna be burning any of the grass or anything. Oh, there it is. We kind of walked past it. Sure enough, there is actually a little bit of lava still left in there. It's not really the deepest thing in the world. Still kind of dangerous right here. Not really liking how some of these obsidian blocks are like right over the lava right here. But nonetheless, that's one obsidian collected. Now, before I go mining the rest of this right here, I would just like to make sure that there is at least a little bit of water in the area right here. We're going to have to do a little bit of sprinting if we do catch on fire to get to this water over here. But nonetheless, I am going to attempt this anyways right here. This could be a little bit tricky. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to first break this block right here. Then I'm going to break this block right here. And we got to be really careful not to get burned by the lava when it comes down here. So now that that's broken, hopefully it doesn't go into the lava right there. There we go. We get out of the way. That lava is going to start flowing and everything. Now if we break this one, it's going to be the same deal here. But this should hopefully be the last one we have to break, in theory. Pretty sure it's 4 obsidian. And there we go, mission accomplished. We didn't die. Now I'm just gonna go check out that cave real quick. Going right on into this cave right here. It goes very deep. We're not gonna explore the whole thing, obviously. I'm thinking we'll just chill by the entrance right here. But it does look a little bit promising, so we'll have to come back here. But I'm just gonna grab this copper and get out of here real quick. Also, not really sure if I talked about this at all, but I did a little bit of off-camera terraforming right here. What I want to do in the future is I want to bring a carrot farm out on over here. We'll basically have a whole bunch of farms on over the coast. Pretty sure I already talked about that, but that's basically what this is right here. Just in case anyone was wondering. Now, luckily, the sugarcane farm, it's all ready to harvest, so we'll harvest all that. That's going to be really nice for the book we're going to need to craft this thing. Alright, so here we are. We'll get our 2 diamonds from here. I'm pretty sure I don't have anything else just lying around right here, any spare books, so we'll just craft up a new one, assuming... Oh, I just realized we gotta go get leather for that. I gotta go out and grab the leather again. That's fantastic. How ironic that we have leather armor right here. Alright, for now, all of this is going into the chest right here for safekeeping in case any mishaps happen in trying to locate a cow. But I'm pretty doubtful on that, but I am just gonna go kill another cow, I guess. The cows are gonna become endangered. We should probably start breeding the cows a little bit in this world. Maybe bring some right on over here. Because what I've been doing is I've been breeding the sheep and the pigs now. That's why there are so many of them over here in this one area. It's because I keep breeding them like crazy. It's like probably a good few, like maybe 5 or 6 generations of animals just chilling over here, minus the chickens, of course. But yeah, that's basically why that is. We haven't been doing with the cows. It's kind of starting to be a little bit annoying, I guess. Now, you could also say that I could kill a horse because they drop leather too. But I'm not going to do that because horses are our friends and that's just kind of mean. Not that it's really nice to go up and kill a cow or anything, but you know, it's different with the cows, okay? Just trust me on that one. Anyways, I see a cow right here just chilling on top of a hill. I hate to do this to you, but do you have family nearby? I think this guy's all alone. That's gonna suck for both of us, I guess, but there we go. That guy did not drop any frickin' leather. Of course he didn't. Alright, scratch what I said about the horses. There are a couple of them around here. We're gonna try taking out this horse right here. And there we go, that guy was a good subject. They don't drop as much leather as cows do, but yeah. That was not a very pleasant sound you heard right there. That horse will be remembered. Now I just got myself some more sugarcane from right there. It was pretty convenient, actually. We'll craft up some paper. And we'll craft up some more paper. You gotta be kidding me. Did I not pick it up? Are you serious right now, dude? You gotta be kidding me. Alright, that's really silly. Just give me a hot minute here. You gotta be kidding me. I'm gonna have to look at the footage. I swear to you, that horse, it dropped leather and I picked it up. What the frick? That's so stupid. Alright, so, hate to do this to you, other horse. And that guy did not drop anything. We're just going on a rampage right here. Give me some leather, please. There we go. So there we go. We now officially have... Oh, wait, I already crafted it. Wow. That right there is prime stupidity, I guess. Man, oh man. I'm leaving that in the video. I'm leaving that in the video. It's on the internet now. Frick it. It's on the internet. I don't care. That's like a world record right there, I guess. Wow. What was I doing? I'm gonna look at this footage again, man. Anyways, since we have 2 of them now, that's gonna save me a little bit of hassle in the future on trying to get my hands on, you know, another mending book. Probably for the sword next, but maybe not a copper sword. I'm thinking Maybe a diamond sword if I can get my hands on it, but probably an iron one. Of course, I do believe that the copper swords, they're more likely to get better enchantments than an iron sword. So I guess we can take a swing at trying to enchant this one right here. It's going to be our test subject on the enchantment table. We'll see what pops up. It's not really going to be anything too game-changing, to be honest. Because obviously this enchantment table, it's not going to be surrounded by bookshelves. But it'll be something. Hopefully it's something good. I don't think mending is a possible enchantment table enchantment, but there are plenty of good ones out there, like sharpness is one of them, but it's probably very unlikely with all the enchantments in the game right now. Pretty sure I threw the diamonds right on in here, and the obsidian is going to be in the chest below right here. Yes, there we go. And now, if I just take out the crafting table, we can craft up that enchanting table. And there we go. So we officially have an enchanting table in the world. If we put this here, it looks like this is only eligible to receive 2 enchantments. So I'm just going to test this right here. Yeah, so 2 enchantments. That's a little bit weird. Maybe it's because, hold on. I don't have any lapis on me right now, but in order to get the enchantments... That's so weird. Okay. Why is the third one like, bookshelf only type deal right here? Like, what's going on here? Trying it with all the tools right here, it doesn't work, and this shouldn't bring up anything, no, because it's already enchanted. It would be nice if I could, enchant this, with mending first and then enchant it here. But I guess you can't always have what you want in life, so what we're gonna do is, with the sword right here, Bane of Arthropods or Sharpness. Now this could also yield, another enchantment too. The more expensive they get, the more likely they are to yield a good enchantment after. So it'll be not only this, but something else too, completely random that's not seen here. But I think I'm just going to go with sharpness because it's sharpness. And yeah, sharpness is what we got. Sharpness 1, so it's slightly better. Obviously not the best weapon in the whole game or anything, but it's better. Oh, this has a 3rd enchantment. That's nice. So we put efficiency on this axe right here. It should use up, we need at least 4 levels, I believe, and then this is going to consume 3 levels right here. So there we go, that's going to be efficiency 1. Nothing else. Let's try the pickaxe. Only 1 enchantment on here, that kind of sucks. What about the hoe? Also only 1 enchantment. Crossbow. Piercing 1. That's a little tempting, but I think I'm going to let it be right now. Instead, we're just going to enchant the diamond pickaxe right here with efficiency 1. And efficiency 1 is all you get. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, it re-rolls every single time I enchant something. In older versions of the game, I believe you used to just be able to pop the item in and then pop it out and it would reset every single time. Kind of busted, but you wouldn't know what you were getting. It would just be completely random. But going in here, we're just going to do 1 last enchantment right here because we have good stuff right here. We have piercing on this one. 3 lapis lazuli this is going to eat up. 3 enchantment levels it's going to eat up. But I want to say there's a pretty good chance it's going to give me a 2nd enchantment. Nope, absolutely not. That would be too convenient. And I know I said that would be the last enchantment, but I'm kind of addicted to this. Let's throw efficiency 1 on this thing. And there we go. We are officially an enchanter. I just shredded basically all my levels right there. So yeah, basically when you enchant, it uses levels and stuff. But you get cool perks right here. So efficiency is going to make this stuff mine faster. The copper sword, it has sharpness. It's going to be a little bit sharper. It's going to do just slightly more damage. Pretty cool. I've never actually used an enchantment table in normal vanilla survival Minecraft like this. Normally I just jump straight to the anvil, but I will say this is a pretty cool little tool right here. It'd be even better if, you know, it gave mending, but mending is kind of supposed to be obtained late game and like the end and stuff. Anyways, one more thing I am going to do is we're going to take these clay balls, and you already know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go out and look for more clay, dig it up, sell it to the villager, get 16 emeralds, and I want mending on this copper axe, because it's kind of scarily close to breaking right now, so we're just going to do that. I've already thrown enchantments on here. Yeah, just give me a hot minute right here. And I'm going to be sure to save the grabbing of the copper from here and from here. Or not from there, just from there, I guess. It's going to give a little bit of XP, which I would like to go towards my durability on this axe right here. Alright, so I've got quite a few clay balls right here, you know, got a few stacks and everything. I'm gonna go trade it. Hopefully that villager has brought down his prices, because that was freaking crazy. For what it is, of course, you know, I'm kind of exploiting this trade right here and everything, you know, for reasons and everything. You understand. Where is this guy? He's over here. That's pretty cool. Hopefully, maybe he'll get up to journeyman level, potentially, in theory, if I trade with this guy enough right here. He does get some other cool trades later on, and sure enough, that guy is going to become a journeyman. And now I can buy polished granite and diorite from him. Not gonna do that right now, of course. But, it'll be useful later when we're building stuff and everything. And when there's, like, no obsidian and any of that, like, around here. Because I mined it all up. But anyway, it's time to head right on over to my librarian's house right on here. So that way we can pick up another mending book. Which, in theory, I'm 99% sure we should be able to use this thing. On this axe right here. And if for whatever reason it does not work, we'll throw it on the shield and call it a day. Alright, and there we go. So this has efficiency and mending on it, so it'll hopefully get back all of its durability. And yeah, I think that's going to do it for today, folks. If you liked what you saw, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Yeah, we're going to be returning to a place where I died next episode. Yeah. Epic. Nice. Cool. Awesome.